YouTube, so I wanted to show you how I cured a problem that I had with pain, basically behind my big toe in the ball of my foot. I believe it's called the metatarsal bone. You know, it's like where these bones meet the next bones. I had a lot of pain here because I was running a lot. I was running maybe, I don't know, about 20 miles a day for a long time, and I guess I was striking a lot in the ball of my foot, or there's something, you know, wrong with the anatomy of how I'm running, or my feet, or it's very complicated. And I mean, I think people sort of overcomplicate it, especially in America. We, you know, want to make really complicated solutions to relatively simple problems. I read a lot about it, and people were saying, you know, you need to get custom insoles, you need to adjust the way you run, you need to do exercises to, you know, change your gait, and you need special shoes and all this stuff. But then I read more, and then there's something called like a metatarsal pad, and I didn't really want to buy anything. And you know, I just basically looked at how at the shape of them, and I basically just copied it, and I cut like another piece of insole and taped it behind where the pain is, basically to use it as like a shim in order to put more of the pressure onto my arch and take it off of the ball of my foot. At first, I did it on two of them. I started with a bigger piece, but then that was, you know, putting a little bit too much pressure on my arch, so I whittled it down a little bit. You know, and I'm going to keep experimenting with it. I might even make it a little smaller. I mean, I think, you know, even it could be about that big. It just needs to, you know, displace a little bit of the pressure from the area that's hurting. You know, I think you could use that in a lot of different areas. Like, say, if you had heel pain, you could, you know, use a shim in different places. You could sort of experiment with it. You know, it's obviously a lot cheaper than going to a podiatrist or a doctor or getting custom insoles or buying new shoes. They're kind of like radical solutions to something that's, you know, it's not really that complex. Like I said, all you need to do is just experiment with anything. You could even use cardboard, foam, anything that will just offload a little bit of pressure from the area that you're having pain. So I just wanted to share that tip. It's worked for me. Immediately, within one day, it took away the pain that I'd been experiencing for months. Every time I ran, even, you know, if I would skip rope or anything like that, the ball of my foot was hurting a lot. And so it helped me greatly. And like I said, I wanted to share that with everybody. Thanks.